What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to The Good, the Bad and the Stupid. It's Tuesday, the 5th of January 2021. Lockdown coming at you. 7 weeks, misery or creativity. You choose. You're going to thumb twiddle, or you're going to find something, invent or write that book you've always been wanting to write, or you're going to paint that picture you've always wanted to paint. Or you're going to paint the picture of the person who's pissing you off to everybody else, the person who lives with you. Are you going to paint a picture of them to everybody? How much they're fucking getting on your nerves because you can't stand another 7 weeks in their company, even though you're happily married, supposedly. The person that you love all of a sudden has turned into a piece of an old chair that you can't stand being around. You can't stand looking at. This is what is happening. This is where the lockdown leads people. Leads them down a rabbit hole. But afterwards, next year, when everything's all fucking, the cobwebs have all blown off it all, everyone will be like that. Can we get back together? I really love you. I didn't realise how much I think I was possessed. I was possessed by the four walls of the, you don't realise until you're imprisoned how you can affect your mind, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But, nevertheless, that's why I'm talking to you, because I'm keeping myself sane by talking to you, and you're keeping yourself sane by listening to me and realising that there's a lot of people mentally worse off than you are at home. I'm doing you a favour. You're going, that guy's fucking nuts on the fucking podcast. I'll tell you what. I thought I was bonkers, but I actually think I'm actually quite all right. All I need to do is listen to him for 10 minutes a day and count my blessings. That's all right, because I'm not pissing anybody else off here apart from me and you. Anyway, someone who's pissing everybody off, especially in America, well, definitely 50% of them, or is that still up for negotiation, because Donald Trump is still hanging in the White House by his toenails and his fingernails. He ain't going anywhere. He's clinging, he's scraping the carpet, or is he doing that thing like the dogs do, where they're dragging their arse across the floor? Somebody's pulling his lead, and his arse is getting dragged across the White House carpet, leaving a big snail stain all the way along. He's refusing to leave, basically, and he's still he's trying to garner up some votes from. He was ringing around, and there's some recorded footage. Somebody's stitched him up there, haven't they? Somebody's recorded the phone call of him saying, "I'm looking for 11,000 votes in Georgia to overturn the verdict in that state." And the bloke he was talking to was clearly the wrong person to be talking to. He obviously thought he had some friends there, but the person that he spoke to was going, "I can't do anything for you. You've got it wrong. Your data's wrong." And Donald Trump's going, "Look, I need 11,000 votes. You're going to find them for me or what? Otherwise it's going to be, I might have to come down a bit difficult for you if you're going to be difficult for me in what I want." And the bloke's going, "Sorry." And the bloke was basically knew he was recording him. That's why he's playing it squeaky clean. If he didn't know he was recording, they're going, "I'll tell you what, I'll have to speak to Bob and Billy and see if they can do anything for you." Anyway, Donald Trump is still there, and I don't know. I mean, I can imagine that there would be voter fraud. I can see it. I can very much see it. If somebody wanted him out and they didn't have enough, and he's because he ain't fucking, he's not good for the world. Let's put it that way. Or his particular stance on things isn't good for the world. So I could see how chucking in a load of extra ballots just to make sure that he could go down. But I don't know. Hopefully there was enough people to vote him out. But then again, I mean, you got to look at Joe Biden. He ain't fucking, he's no fun to fucking to watch. He ain't nothing at the podiums to go, awe-inspiring. He ain't no Kennedy. He ain't no fucking Obama. He's more than fucking George Bush. Let's put it there. But at the same time, he got more votes than nearly every president in history. And that's either because people fucking hate the fuck out of Donald Trump, or that there was voting fraud. There's the two ways to go. It's not because of Joe Biden, is what I'm trying to say. It ain't because of him personally. But then, let's just get the right result, regardless. WikiLeaks. Anyway, I'm getting political this episode. I'm up in my game. Yesterday was me first back, and first episode back, should I say? and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And today I got my political slant. Julian Assange. Julian Assange has been voted. Has been. A judge has basically avoided him being extradited to America. So I fucked it up now. I can't get the words out. He's avoiding being extradited to America on the basis of him being mentally what's it called? Mentally, he's got problems. He's depressed and he's a suicide risk. Is that the only fucking reason? It's got nothing to do with the free press and the free, journalism and to be able to speak out as a journalist and do your job. No, it's because he's got suicide. He's a suicide risk, so we're not going to send him just yet. So the Americans are obviously appealing that, and they think there's something, and so he's not going to get bailed. He's going to be stuck in Belmarsh. So you think he got it bad, stuck in the house, twiddling your thumbs and wondering what to do with yourself and what to eat. He's stuck in fucking shitty Belmarsh prison. For telling the world what a fucking, what a fucking war machine the Americans are, and highlighting some of the and printing and putting out what any journalist would do under the that's their job, investigative journalism. He's been put in prison for it, and now he's on suicide watch, and that's the only reason. Good if that's the only reason the judge can find. That's suitable to stop him being extradited, then good for using it. But fucking how about the journalism angle? I bet other journalists now go, fuck it, I ain't bothering, let America do as they please, because otherwise I'm fucking being thrown to the wolves or being a whistleblower on that basis. Anyway, I'll tell you what, now I'm going to get thrown in prison. Am I going to get my podcast going to be locked up? No, because you know why? Because nobody listens to it. Nobody of any importance in the American military system or political system, should I say, would ever have heard of me, which is a good thing, I guess. Otherwise, even this shitty little podcast could be turned on its head just for me talking down about somebody or slagging off Donald Trump and his and his bullshit phone calls. He'd be ringing me. The phone. Imagine that. The phone rang now, and I ring it up, and it's Donald Trump. He's talking to me again. I want you to stop talking about that on the podcast, please. I've got the 11,000 votes. I'm just going to try and find the right person to find them for me. Anyway, Boris Johnson, and we got Boris Johnson. I told you it's all political. Boris Johnson has warned that it's going to be the hardest time yet to come. You know why? Because we've all got used to. We just had our Christmas and we just got used to that year being a shit year, and we was looking towards a fucking good 2021, a bright, better future, and all of a sudden you pulled the rug and give us 7 weeks indoors. I tell you what, there's some of us out there who are just sitting back going, you know what, get me some weed, get the fucking weed dealer on the phone, get me some weed, get the fucking TV on, pay for Netflix, pay for Amazon. I tell you what, my feet are up for the next 7 weeks. What? I'm on furlough, full pay, almost, 80%. I'll tell you what, I don't mind. You can keep the 20%. I'm just going to sit at home all day with my feet up. Some people, it's the bollocks. It's a dog's life. Enjoy it. Enjoy it for what it is. Don't be a victim. Don't start a podcast either. There's enough shit podcasts out there. We don't need another one. You're going to compete directly with me. You're not going to be competing with any of the good ones. Anyway, and by the way, there's a video on YouTube that nobody watches. A video on YouTube that nobody watches. Be the first. Don't follow the sheep. Be a leader and get over and watch the podcast. Poundland is beefing up. Let's move off politics and go on to Poundland Sex Toys. The Nookie range. They're going to be reintroducing more sex toys. The love eggs, and it's cost £4. Well, that's not a fucking Poundland, is it? That's £4 and a set of love beads for £8, and a black and white bodysuit for £5. You can get a bullet vibrator for £1 if you want to buy something that is, under the fucking what's the word? Marketing name of Poundland. You can get a bullet vibrator. Anyway, but. Or if you could just get yourself a fucking pack of digestive biscuits if you're big enough, ladies. Anyway, or you get a small pack, get a pack of Jammy Dodgers. You can get all sizes. Anything you could use at. There's plenty of things at Poundland that you could turn into a sex toy. How about a toilet duck? That could be used for something. So you don't have to just pay £4 for a love egg. Just find something. Get one of the £1 Christmas Easter eggs. Are there Easter eggs even £1 in Poundland? I bet they fucking put them prices up either. Most things are £1 anyway. Anyway, you get the point of that joke or a particular thing. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. One of the best things about scenes from the first Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first Indiana Jones film, is when the bloke has his face melted at the end. When he looks, or is it at the beginning? No, it's at the end, isn't it? He gets his face, he fucks his hand up at the beginning, burns his hand. But at the end, when he has his face melted, when all the demons come out of the chest, the ark, they cut it out. Channel 4 played it on the TV, and they cut out that scene, and everyone was complaining to him, going, "What the fuck are you doing?" But we like that bit. That's one of the best bits. You look forward to that, because I always look forward to it when I watch it again, because it's usually 10 years since I've last watched it, to wonder whether it was like, it still holds up, because back then it was like good, what's the word? I can't get my bloody words out today. Good special effects, and it's not now. Well, you want to watch it to see how much it's dated and see how much, but it's dated a lot now. That's how much it's dated. They don't even fucking show it to you now. It's that shit, that part. No, they're not showing it because they think you're going to be offended and you're going to be upset by it, and it's not fair that they upset you and damage your mental health. Forget what the government's doing to you. Forget that the government's fucking your head up by keeping you indoors for a year. We don't want you damaging your mental health by watching shit special effects from the 1980s. So we're gonna make that decision for you. Piss off. Let us watch what we want. That's why people are going over to Netflix and that. You can do what the fuck you like over there. There ain't no nannies pissing about with the TV and bunging a load of shit adverts in it along the way, making the film twice as long while they're at it. Right, last one I'm going to do is it the last one I'm going to do? I did have another one that I was going to do last. Where's that one gone? Balls. Anyway, let's pick one of these then. A woman pulled back her curtains and saw a wallaby hopping past her house in Herefordshire. A wallaby, a Christmas wallaby. That's what I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say on that. But she saw a Christmas wallaby. It was a wallaby hopping past. That's what you see in Australia. That's like isn't unusual in Australia. That is normal. See kangaroos and wallabies, and probably not in the middle of the city, but for us to see a wallaby bouncing down the road, it's a double. You know, it makes you take a double look. You're going, hang on a minute. Is that a deer? And I'm really I'm still hungover, or is that a deer with two legs, or am I really hungover, or am I still tripping from last night, or am I still up from last night, and am I still drinking from last night, and am I seeing that wallaby, or am I not seeing a wallaby? That is the question. Wallaby or not wallaby? That is the question. Right, I'm going to leave it there, and hopefully that tomorrow's going to be even better. I'll see you then if you come back. See you later. Bye.